Greetings and welcome back, my friends. 1986. What a year for metal albums. What a great time to be alive. Today I'm going to share with you my top 10 thrash, speed, power metal albums from 86. So here goes. Let's get this done. First up, we got Whiplash. Power and Pain. Absolutely superb. Stage dive, warmonger, power thrashing death, spit on your grave. Absolutely killer album. I was trying to think of a word to sum up this album, but I thought I'd let the cover do the talking, eh? Whiplash, Power and Pain, number 10. Next up, another fast album. Nuclear Assault, Game Over. I remember buying this, taking it home, sticking it on. Live, Suffer, Die came on, the track started. And this track came on, it started and it was over before you knew it. I was like, what the hell's that? Looked at the cover. Hang the Pope, 38 seconds long. Speed Freaks. Number 9, Nuclear Assault, Game Over. Alright, next up, I need a drink, eh? This is too much. Many years ago, I got on one night, in 86 obviously, and this song came on the radio on the Friday Rock Show. I was like, what the hell is that song? And in them days, you didn't have Shazam. You basically relied on the guy to tell you what the song was at the end. Anyway, the song finished, and he didn't tell you who it was. I'm like, what the hell? I never know what that song was. Anyway, 2 nights later, I had a dream about this album cover. For some strange reason, I must have subconsciously seen it in a Metal Forces magazine or the Krang magazine. Anyway, I had a dream about this album. And I thought, I'm going to have to track this down now. So, I picked it up, played it. First side, Curse of Gods, Confound Games, Life Without Sense. Turned it over. First track on side 2, United by Hatred. And that was the song that I heard on the radio the week before. So my dream led me to this album and to the song that I'd missed out on the radio the week before. Absolutely bizarre. Number 8, Destruction, Eternal Devastation. Alright, next up, number 7. Most of you have probably got this album, but it's well worth to be in the 10, and that's the old Metallica's Master of Puppets. Absolutely superb. Last album with Cliff Burton. What we got on here? Battery, Master of Puppets, Disposable Heroes, Welcome Home Sanitarium. If you haven't got this in your record collection, you need to get it. Absolutely superb. Alright, number 6. Love this album. Possessed, Beyond the Gates. Played this to death in the day. Tribulation, March to Die, Phantasm, Beast of the Apocalypse, Restless Dead. Bloody awesome. Incidentally, this is a, you're not going to believe this, eh? It's a test pressing. A test pressing of Possessed, Beyond the Gates. You don't see many of them, eh? Number 6. Alright, we're getting down to the nuts and bolts now. Back in 87, January 87 it was, me, Trev Davis and Phil Kane, we got a package deal to go and see Metallica and Metal Church in Germany, Essen, Germany. It was one of the first gigs with Jason Newsted after Cliff sadly died. And we got the train to London, then we got a ferry across to France, then we got a coach from Calais in France all the way through Germany to Essen. And there was this one tape on the cassette player in the coach. One side was Possessed, 7 Churches, and the other side was this. And it just kept playing on repeat. 7 Churches, Darkness Descends, Dark Angel. What a awesome album. Even though we heard it frigging probably 20 times on that trip, I think I'll get it, eh? If you want to ever get one Dark Angel album, that's the one to get. Absolutely superb. Darkness Descends, Burning with Sodom, Death is Certain, Life is Not, Perish in Flames. Absolutely superb. Dark Angel, Darkness Descends. Alright, number 4. Onslaught. Came across them by accident. It was May the 29th, 1986. And me and my mate Paul, we went to London to see Anthrax. So we got the train to Liverpool, crossed off to Lime Street, headed down to London, Hammersmith Palais. Got through the doors. These boys were on. I was like, holy dooly. They played tracks from that album and tracks from this album. And I just fell in love with him, eh? Incidentally, that night we missed the last train back from London, so we slept in Euston Station, got the first train out back to Liverpool in the morning, got back to Central Station, went into Penny Lane Records and grabbed this, and I played it to death, eh? There's the guys in the back. You got Let There Be Death, Demoniac, Flame of the Antichrist, friggin' Metal Forces. What more can you ask for? Absolutely superb. Onslaught the Force. Alright, next up. This album was released with 2 different covers and 2 different titles. And the cover and the title that I bought first is my favourite. That's the one that made me get into them. But the band apparently didn't like that, and it didn't have anything to do with the release of it. They preferred the Rise of Doom cover, Death Row. Absolutely superb. But the one I chose, 18 years old, flicking through the records, came across that, never even heard of them before. I thought, that'll do for me, eh? And basically it's just the same tracks, eh? Same tracks, just came out, 2 different covers and 2 different titles. Which one do you prefer? I'm sticking with that one, eh? Satan's Gift. Bloody marvellous. Number 3. Right, 1 and 2 were difficult. I kept swapping these over, eh? But I figured my number 2 is probably most people's number 1. So, you all know this one anyway. You've all got this one. Slayer, Rain in Blood. Absolutely superb, eh? If any other band bought an album out for 28 minutes, you'd be like, I've been ripped off. This is a swindle, eh? But not this one. Slayer, Rain in Blood. We went to, me and my mate Trev Davis, the Saturday after this came out, got on the train, back to Penny Lane Records. We used to live in that place, eh? Both walked in, got a copy of this, handed over a tenner each, walked straight back out, got back on the train to Southport, went straight to Trev's house and put this on. And we were like, what the hell? We didn't even speak for the first side, eh? We were just gobsmacked, eh? Angel of Death, Piece by Piece, Necrophobic, Ultra Sacrifice, Jesus Saves. That's just the first half, eh? We were like, this is absolutely unbelievable. Oh, yeah. Another one for the collection, eh? If you haven't got this, you need it in there now. Slayer's Rain in Blood, number 2. Alright, number 1. Absolutely superb. One of my favourites of all time. Makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. When that intro starts, then it just bang. Creator's Pleasure to Kill. Absolutely love it. Absolutely superb. I've got the back patch of this. Incidentally, I bought the I've got the picture disc as well from '86 on the Noise label, but he entitled it After the Attack, and I think there's an extra track on there. And I also recently bought the reissue of Pleasure to Kill, because it's got the EP on there as well from Flag of Hate. There you go. Now, what can you say about this album? That's not already been said. Choir of the Damned, Ripping Corpse, Death is Your Saviour, Pleasure to Kill, Ride Out of Violence. That's just the first side. Then you got Pestilence, Carry On, Command of the Blade, Under the Guillotine. One of the greatest of all time. Creator's Pleasure to Kill. Holy dooly. That's it. My favourite albums. Favourite top 10 from '86. I'll see you next time. Adios amigos.